Scene script. Think starting in real estate requires a hefty bank account? Think again. It's a common myth that you need a large sum of money to begin your journey in the property market. However, the truth is far more accessible. Today, we're going to explore how you can start in real estate with absolutely zero initial investment. Many believe that without a sizable deposit or a bank loan, the doors to real estate are firmly closed. This simply isn't the case. There are numerous strategies that allow beginners to dip their toes into the market without upfront financial commitments. From creative financing options to partnerships and innovative investment techniques, the possibilities are endless. The key is to understand the landscape of opportunities that real estate offers, even to those who start with nothing. By leveraging knowledge, networking, and a bit of ingenuity, entering the real estate world is not only possible, but can also be remarkably successful. Stay tuned as we debunk myths and unveil how to step into real estate with $0 down. First on our list, real estate wholesaling. Imagine stepping into the world of real estate without the need to own any property. That's exactly what real estate wholesaling allows you to do. It's a fascinating strategy where you, as a wholesaler, contract a home with a seller and then transfer this contract to an interested buyer. The magic? You make a profit simply from the contract sale without ever holding the actual property. Let's break it down a bit. The first step in wholesaling is to find a property that's typically below market value. This could be a home that needs a bit of love, a distressed seller eager to close quickly, or simply a hidden gem that's been overlooked. Once you secure a contract with the seller, your job is to find a buyer who is willing to purchase this contract from you at a higher price. Now, this is where things get interesting. The difference between the price you contract with the seller and the price at which you sell the contract to the buyer is your profit. For example, if you contract a property at £70,000 and sell the contract for £80,000, your profit would be £10,000. It's straightforward, but requires a keen eye for deals and an understanding of property values. However, success in wholesaling isn't just about good deals. It's also about solid market research, effective networking, and sharp negotiation skills. Knowing the local real estate market is crucial. You need to understand what makes a property desirable in your area, what the typical property values are, and any upcoming trends that could affect property prices. Networking is another critical element. Building relationships with potential buyers, other wholesalers, and industry professionals can significantly boost your opportunities. And when it comes to negotiation, it's all about communication. Being able to negotiate well can mean the difference between an average deal and a fantastic one. With the right knowledge and drive, wholesaling is a formidable entry point into the real estate market without initial capital. Another intriguing approach. Lease options. Lease options, a somewhat under-the-radar strategy in the real estate world, offer an inventive way to engage with property investment without initially owning the property. This method involves securing a lease on a property with the added option to purchase it at a later date. It's like putting a property on hold, giving you the flexibility to decide if and when you want to buy. Let's break down how it works. Initially, an investor signs a lease agreement with a property owner. This isn't just any lease. It includes a crucial clause, the option to buy the property at a predetermined price within a specific time frame. During this period, the investor essentially controls the property without holding the deed. Now you might wonder, what's in it for the investor during the lease term? Here's where it gets interesting. The investor can rent out the property at a higher rate than the lease payment, creating a positive cash flow. This difference between the rent collected and the lease payment can be substantial, depending on the market and the property's desirability. But there's more than one way to profit from a lease option. Another strategy is to sell the purchase option to a third party for a higher price. This is particularly viable in a rising market, where property values are climbing. By selling the option, the investor can capture the value increase of the property without ever actually owning it. For the original property owner, this arrangement can also be beneficial. It provides them with steady lease income and the potential for a future sale at a guaranteed price. It can be especially appealing if they were struggling to sell the property outright. Lease options require minimal initial investment compared to buying a property outright and offer a way to test drive real estate investments. They reduce upfront costs while providing the option to capitalize on future gains. Lease options can be a win-win for both the investor and the seller, providing a creative route to real estate investment. Now let's talk about earning through property management. Managing properties might not sound as glamorous as flipping huge estates, but it's a robust gateway into real estate for those starting from scratch. Imagine stepping into the world of real estate without fronting any initial capital. How, you might ask? By managing properties for others. Many landlords are out there who own property but shudder at the thought of day-to-day management. They might lack the time, expertise, or simply the inclination to deal with tenants, maintenance, and the myriad of other tasks that property management entails. This is where you come in. By partnering with these property owners, you provide a valuable service, taking the management load off their shoulders. So what does this involve? Essentially, you would handle everything from advertising vacancies and screening tenants to coordinating maintenance and ensuring rent is collected on time. It's about keeping the property running smoothly and the tenants happy, which in turn keeps the landlord stress-free and financially buoyant. But there's more to it than just playing middleman. Effective property management requires developing a set of skills that are highly prized in the real estate market. You'll learn about the legal aspects of leasing, gain insights into the local property market, and hone your people skills through tenant interactions. Each of these skills not only enhances your capability to manage more or larger properties, but also prepares you for future real estate investments. Moreover, this endeavor can be financially rewarding. Typically, property managers charge a percentage of the monthly rent collected. Depending on the number of properties you manage, this can add up to a significant income, giving you the financial leverage to explore other real estate opportunities. Remember, every challenge faced and solved in property management teaches you lessons that are directly applicable to buying and selling properties. This experience is invaluable. Property management isn't just about earning money, it's about building invaluable experience in the real estate sector. Lastly, never underestimate the power of networking. It's the cornerstone of success in virtually any field, but in real estate, it's absolutely indispensable. Building robust relationships can propel your career forward without the need for initial capital. Imagine this. Every handshake, every exchange of a business card, every conversation you have could potentially lead to a lucrative partnership or a valuable tip about the market. Networking isn't just about collecting contacts, it's about cultivating meaningful connections that could blossom into opportunities. Begin by marking your calendar for real estate events. These gatherings are goldmines for beginners. Here you'll meet a variety of stakeholders, investors, brokers, property managers, and even potential mentors. Engage genuinely, listen actively, and share your aspirations. Remember, the more interest you show in others' projects, the more likely they are to help you with yours. In today's digital age, online platforms also play a crucial role. Joining real estate forums and groups on social media isn't just advisable, it's essential. These platforms offer a plethora of information and a chance to connect with people you might never meet in person. Share your insights, ask questions, and contribute to discussions. It's about being visible and active in circles that matter. Moreover, don't overlook the power of social media for direct outreach. Platforms like LinkedIn are perfect for connecting with industry professionals. A well-crafted message introducing yourself and your interest in real estate could open doors to conversations with experienced investors and experts. It's about leveraging these platforms not just for information, but for interaction. Remember, every interaction in these networks can potentially lead to partnerships that require minimal to no upfront costs. By being proactive, you're not just building a network, you're laying the groundwork for future investments and collaborations. Your network is your net worth in real estate. Start building it today. So, is it really possible to start in real estate with $0? Absolutely, and let's recap how. We've traversed the landscape of real estate strategies that require minimal initial investment, proving that entry isn't as steep as one might think. Firstly, real estate wholesaling, a tactical approach where you act as the middleman, finding valuable property deals to pass on to potential investors. It's about being sharp-eyed and quick on your feet. Then, there are lease options. This method allows you to control a property without owning it outright, providing a gateway to real estate with less financial strain. We also delved into property management. Mastering this can turn a seemingly mundane task into a steady stream of income. all while building invaluable industry experience. Lastly, the power of networking cannot be overstated. Building partnerships and leveraging contacts can propel you into opportunities that were previously beyond reach. Embark on your real estate venture today, and remember, the best investment you can make is in your education and network. Dive in.